What's Mega Sister Easteration? We're back on another episode of Lifeline, whiteout. Where last left off, we found a cabin where we found a dog that could help us, but then he ran away. So now we're still trying to stay alive and figure out what the hell's going on. So, let's see how it goes. It'd probably best to gather some firewood so that way you won't freeze to death. Good idea. A fire really would lift my spirits, and it could help me make it through the freezing night. Alive. This is harder than I thought. It's almost pitch dark outside. I have to feel my way around. It's not the safe way to look for stuff, but hey, I hopefully avoid anything pointy and rusty. Hey, I think I found something. Something is piled up just behind the station container. Let me see something I can burn. This place is just like a junkyard. It's another pile of useless stuff. Empty cans, gross trash. Maybe something under this box. Yes! Yes, there is! This is great. What did you find? I would like to know. I wouldn't be left out in the snow. Hey, that rhymes. I hit the jackpot. It's a stock of wood. There's not much. Just a few planks. If the door had been ripped off its hinges, it could have made this room a lot warmer. With all the cold air leaking in from the outside, I'll just sleep as close to the stove as possible. First things first, I need to get a fire going. And I don't have a lighter or a matchbox. But I do have a flare I found at the back of the crash site. Wait, are flares safe to use indoors? Don't you have anything else? The fumes could be toxic, but then again, he really doesn't have any other choice. I think your best bet's to use it. I guess you're right. Without a fire, I'm as good as dead. There's no other way I can survive the night without it. On the other hand, I don't know if it's safe to use. Not gonna lie, though. I'm not sure about this. Are you sure it's not toxic? Oh, I asked Google just now, and she said it's toxic a bit, yeah. But, you don't have any other choice. You either die from the snow or die from the toxicity. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm trusting your judgment. Here goes nothing. Ready? It worked! It worked! There's a ton of smoke at first, but now it's much better. Now I have this fire to keep me warm during the night. All thanks to you, my friend. I can't express how happy I am right now. They say lighting a fire is the best way to lift your spirits when you're lost or stranded. And I've got to say, there's a lot of truth to that. I was so gloomy, losing hope, worrying if I'll even survive to see the next morning. But the fire is so relaxing. This place seems almost homey. Even my favorite bed looks inviting. Now, if only the beacon behind that locked door would stop. This would be perfect. But you can't have everything, right? Good night, friend. I'll let you know when I'm up. Adams out. Good morning. Are you there? That was a quick ass nap. I heard of cat naps, but damn. I barely made it through the night. At first, it was warm and cozy. But then a few hours later, the fire suddenly went out. I don't know what happened. It didn't run out of fuel. Maybe it was the wind blowing in? Anyway, when I woke up, my fingers were already numb, and my body started to shake. But then, a miracle happened. That dog, the one I fed and released from the kennel, he came back here and laid beside me. He kept me warm all night. Didn't you, buddy? I owe you my life. He's even let me pet him. He's really soft. Actually, now that I'm looking at him, he's got some kind of collar. Looks military. Oh yeah, and to make matters worse, remember that locked door? Well, it was open this morning. Someone was in there the whole night, listening to us. Just the thought of someone watching me sleep a few steps from my bed makes me skin crawl. It was a terrible night. And if it wasn't for the dog, it would have been my last. I'm lucky to be alive. His collar could be a clue to something. It could lead us to some secret, snowy military base. Good thinking. It could be a clue to my location. Or at least whoever owns this guy. I don't know why I didn't look earlier. I guess I'm still waking up. Alright, hold still, boy. There we go. I won't hurt you. Let me just take a peek. Another alt logo. It seems every road is leading me in the same direction. The rest looks like an ID number. UK 32-187. Not exactly a name, is it, buddy? I think this big guy deserves a better one. Let me think. I'll call him Blue, because of those piercing eyes. They're sky blue, brimming with intelligence. I wonder why he didn't bark at the visitor. It's strange. Blue didn't bark. I mean, whoever was in that room strolled right past us. Blue was barking like crazy when I approached the station. I don't know. Should I be worried? Was it someone? It could be his owner, because we found the person in this place, and the dog was also here. So it could be his owner. It's possible that Blue knew our silent guest. That would explain its silence. But it doesn't make it any less creepy. I don't know. Should I search for this mysterious roommate? Check the room first. Make sure there's nothing else there that could be potentially hidden from you. The mechanism is blocked, but I think I can force my way in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3! Ow! Sorry, I bumped my head. It was easier than I thought. I flew right through that door. I scattered some boxes around the room. But I'm not the only one who made this mess, because this room looks ransacked. Someone searched here thoroughly. There's some broken scientific equipment too. It looks like a seismograph? And a smashed computer. Jeez. Whoever did this was really angry. I hope my stalker isn't somewhere watching me. Nah, they had to leave already. Good idea. My mysterious roommate might have left something useful. This is so great. I don't know where to start. This place is like a survivalist dream house. You won't believe this. I think my bad luck is finally changing. But I'll save one for Blue. He's gotta be hungry. Come on, buddy. Munch time. That's right, boy. Fill up. It'll probably be while for our next meal. Man, he loves this stuff. I think I'll have some too. Now that our bellies are full, I think it's time about pressing on. Not much sense hanging around here. Look at that! Tracks in the snow! I bet they belong to whoever shared the station with me last night. Let's see. I say they are no more than a couple of hours old, and they are going somewhere towards the northeast. That makes me think. The relay station I saw yesterday was east. I might find a working computer there. On the other hand, the tracks from the mysterious roommate lead to the mountains. He could know where something is since he was stalking you, and he had a way to leave the facility, aka your station. He could be going somewhere important, so it'd probably be better to follow the tracks. Right. I'd better investigate those tracks. I don't want anyone sneaking up on me. After all, we don't know if the person who left these tracks is hostile or friendly, do we? And I'm sure that he, or she, could tell me a thing or two about this place. Hell, they could even know me. But I don't want to get my hopes up too high. Blue and I have to catch up with him first. Isn't that right, Blue? We'll catch up with him, won't we, buddy? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to travel alone anymore. Come on, Blue. I'm not there yet, but it's getting harder to see the tracks. The wind is cutting through me, and there's storm brewing in the distance. I just hope I reach the mountain before it hits. Damn. You should know. I've completely lost the tracks. It's starting to snow, and the wind must have blown snow over the tracks. There's nothing to follow now. On the bright side, we've almost reached the mountains. I'll call you when I arrive. I have to hurry. Can you hear me? I did it! I'm finally at the mountains. The bad news is, the snowstorm is raging now. I can barely stand up. But the good news is, even though I lost the tracks, I might have ended up in the right place. There's a cave in the mountainside. It's about 20 yards away. I was thinking, it could be where my mysterious roommate is holding up. But I'm not sure if I should go in. Yeah, I think enter the cave. I mean, if they really were hostile, they would have killed you in your sleep. So, I think you're fine. Good. There's no one home. But guess what? I was right. It is a hideout. There's a makeshift bed here. Some empty stew cans. There's even a fire pit. But without a single ember. Alas. Wait a minute. I can't see well in the dark. There's something white and glittery scattering around the fire pit. Let's take a closer look. These are teeth. Human teeth. I don't know what kind of nightmare this is. But these teeth are wet with fresh blood. I'm gonna puke. Stay calm. You can't leave now. You need to at least warm yourself up a bit. Yeah, you're right. It's supposed to leave while that storm is at its peak. I gotta calm down. Use this time to rest and search this cave for any clues. Blue, we can look out while I look around, won't you? Good dog. This would be much easier with a bit of more light. And it is. This is going to take a few seconds. The owner didn't leave much behind. I found a large flashlight, but no batteries included. More importantly, I found a torn, blood-stained folder labeled Terrorist Protocol. Looks like I have some time to kill. You already took a nap earlier. Read the documents. The light's dim, but I guess I could give it a try. Most of this dossier was either missing or completely ruined, but I managed to connect some of the dots, and it seems this place, this whole area, is part of some kind of experiment. Military? Government? I don't know. But one thing's for sure. They're conducting it with live test subjects. Most of the pages are torn out, so I can't grasp more than that. But what I read is enough to give me the chills. I mean, what am I doing here? Am I trying to stop it? Or am I part of it? I got too many questions, but some answers might be close by. I found a mention of that relay station in documents, and it's marked on a hand-drawn map. So, at least I know where to go next. With a little luck, there might even be a computer there that I can read that bloody data storage unit I found in that briefcase. There are even the pieces of the detailed description of the facility included, but they are really rare. The best thing is that I found some mention of security override for the front door, which is supposed to be used in case of the power outage. Might work out for me as well. So, I at least have an idea how to get inside the station. If I ever get that far, that is. But what's bothered me the most is the mention of a familiar name. What name? Sibelius, once again. I saw his name in one of the reports. It's not much, but it's still unsettling. What is this mysterious Dr. W. Syllabus doing for odds? He seems like he's pretty high up on the chain of command. I honestly can't remember him, but there's something about him. Maybe I'm just projecting, but it feels like he's connected to my past. And I seriously doubt we're colleagues. Anyway, that's all it is. A gut feeling. I need proof. I need to figure out who I am and what I was out doing on that lake. The state of the papers bothers me too. I mean, why are they torn up and bloody? Was someone angry about these experiments? One thing's for sure. The relay station should have more information. I just hope it's still intact. Anyway, it's time for me to get going, because I won't be sticking around here any longer than I have to. I just checked that the storm has passed. It's not over, but it has calmed down somewhat. I guess it's safe enough to get you towards the relay station. Come on, Blue. Let's go, boy. I'm getting tired of all this hiking. That relay station is my best chance to learn the truth about myself. But hey, at least I'm leaving this horrific cave behind. Hopefully, I won't run into any more trouble today. Whew. It was a longer walk than I thought. And I've got bad news. The storm is picking up again. Maybe I should have stayed in that cave? Then again... Wait a minute. There's something in the distance. It's a man. There's the first living person I've seen since I woke up on that lake. I'm excited, but also terrified. Hey! Over here! Nothing. Either he can't hear me because of the wind, or he's not in the mood for chit-chat. Mister! Hey! No good. I'm too far away. Could this be in the owner of that cave? Or maybe the mysterious roommate? Or both? I still can't see him that well. Wait. Oh my Arceus. I don't know who it is, but there's a lot of blood on his mouth. What should I do? We should end off the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.